Yeah, I am. I'm really excited. I think everybody is to have our last home game of the year against the number one team in the country. I think everybody's pumped for it. It's a big opportunity for us to be able to go out there and compete with these guys, so I think we're all excited.
Does it help at all that you've played against her and you've played against this team a couple of times previously?
I think it definitely helps to kind of get to know their game and what they like to do. Watching film is one thing, but to actually go out there and play against them, that's another thing. So I think it helps us some to be able to know what they're good at, what they tend to do in certain situations, and it gives us a feel for what they're going to do.
Is there anything that you'll do a little bit differently in order to guard Griner?
I think the. I think the biggest thing that we're going to do is just when she catches the ball, try to collapse on her, get the ball out of her hands. We know that they score most of their points in the paint, so one thing is going to be to try to stop her from getting all those points in the paint by just collapsing on her and double teaming her when she catches the ball.
The first game against them for you was frustrating with your shooting. Were you getting good shots, just not falling that night?
Yeah, I think I was definitely getting some good looks. My shot wasn't falling, I think, but when my shot doesn't fall, I have to be more aggressive going to the rim. So that's one thing that I'm going to be conscious about.
I know everybody, they talk about wanting to pull her, Griner out of the lane, try to get her as far away from the basket. Were you able to do that the first game?
I definitely think we were able to do that, especially with me playing some in the high post that pulls her away from the rim. Some gives the guards opportunity to cut and flash and open up the lane some for them. So I think that's still important to be able to pull her away from the rim some. But we still have to be aggressive in attacking her and maybe draw some fouls.
Are you guys shooting against holding brooms up, that sort of thing, to try to simulate going up against her? Are you doing anything like that?
No, we haven't. I think to be able to play against her once kind of gives us a feel for when she's going to block shots, what we need to do against her. But we haven't been holding up brooms or anything. We have some pretty tall practice players that are athletic. Guys are a little more athletic than girls, so they kind of give us a simulation of what she'll be like. They've been blocking our shot for the past couple days, but.
She gets a lot of attention for people talk about her dunks. Is it something you guys talk about? You do not want her dunking on your team. Is that a big thing for you?
It's not really a big thing. I think it would be more shocking for me. I've never played in a game where a girl has dunked the basketball. But I mean, I think we don't really talk about it, but I think it's something that we're all aware of. So I think we just have to keep a body on her and not give her the lane to be able to catch her, to get her feet and gather herself for a dunk.
Did you feel like that first game was a winnable game for you? Had you made some more foul shots, done different things?
I definitely think the first game was a winnable game. We made a lot of mistakes, made some mistakes defensively on our defensive assignments. We missed, I think, 18 foul shots or something of that sort. I wasn't able to score. I think if some of those things would have came together, it would have been a closer game.
I know everybody talks about her, but she's got a lot of All-Americans around her, too. Even if you hold her down, there's no guarantee you're going to win because everybody else is so good.
Well, she has a lot of great players around her. A lot of them feed off of her because she draws so much attention when they throw the ball to her. They cut and the lanes are open because she draws a double and triple team sometimes. So I think we have to focus on where we're doubling from to not lose our man in the weak side, and we have to just lock down and not let them score as many points in the paint as they're used to.